So Deshaun Watson on QB Unplugged with his quarterback coach, Quincy Avery, on what Ken Dorsey will bring to this offense next season.
But the thing about Dorsey that I see every time I cut on the tape, and I think it's something going to mesh super well with your game, is that man going to push the ball down that fucking field now.
Oh, for sure. He going to spread it out, too. Hey, it's 5 wide. You might have a receiver. You might have a Coop at running back. You might have Chubb at receiver. Like, it's everything. And then, throughout the course of the process, I'm actually out here in LA training with a couple guys that actually played in Buffalo. And once they heard the news and I asked them about Ken, and they were like, man, it's super exciting. You know what I'm saying? And how he want to score a lot of points. He want to be the top offense in the league, and he want everybody to just be successful. And I think, having that mindset, he's not directing just one player. Whoever get the ball is going to get open. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the key.
So, Scott, when you listen to that, expect spread out. That would mean some shotgun. The things that we thought might happen last year seem like they're more likely to be integrated because of the changes.
I'd agree with that. And it was such a small sample size, right? I mean, he gets hurt week 3. So you saw 3 weeks, at the beginning of the season. 1, there was a weather game in the opener. Play Pittsburgh. It's always a tough matchup. And then they play Tennessee. And then Deshaun Watson gets hurt, and then, it's in and out of the lineup after that. I just think it was tough to see the full evolution of the offense from 2022 to 2023. I think there were signs that it was different. Now, not like night and day different, but changes. And I think we'll just see more on that scale that we talked about earlier. I just don't know how far down that scale you go with Ken Dorsey, with Tommy Rees, with Deuce Staley. Maybe it's completely different. I find that hard to believe. I think it'll be somewhat similar, but I think there'll be more differences. I think there'll be obvious differences. And maybe it is the 4 and 5 wide, right? And you see the Browns go empty, but you rarely see them go. I mean, they did some 4 wide, but that would be a change. I like the fact that Deshaun Watson talks about pushing the ball down the field. That's something he's always been good at. And, I think Kevin Stefanski's open to that. I know he is, right? He talks about the explosive plays and how you need those. But maybe Ken Dorsey adds another influence where you see more of those shots, right? But Deshaun Watson's got to sit in the pocket long enough to let those develop. So there's a lot goes into it, but I think that excitement, at least it felt genuine from Watson talking about this.